Willow just got an iPhone for Christmas. So now both girls have an iPhone. And so she was very excited to use it. And I was I was house sitting for one of our wonderful neighbors, their dog. And so I sent her a text, but I was doing talk to text, because often I get so tired of using my thumbs. So I did talk to text. And this is the text that came out. I asked her dad if she could come in the car, but he said that she should probably go home, but hopefully next time you can fuck the shit her because she is such a doll. And then I said, can we go get our nails done together? That could be really fun. Although you probably just want to relax at home. And her response was, what the hell do you mean by star, 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 this star, 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 her, because she is such a doll.
Oh my God.
And that's hilarious.
I'm just, good thing she had a good sense of humor about it. But yeah, we have to be careful when we do the talk to text.
We sure do.
Welcome back, Creative Mamas fans. Today we are so excited to present episode 4. Can you believe it? Episode 4, featuring the amazing Erika Shannon Hathaway. If you haven't listened to our previous episodes, check them out. The links are in the show notes. Erika is an educator, performer, menopause coach, fitness expert, and more. We chat about cursing and screen time limits with apps like Snapchat. Plus, we reminisce about the joy of healthy competition in childhood, and we laugh and we have fun. So please join us. Let's dive in with Erika.
Erika, what's your bad language rule with Anna in front of Anna?
Or you know what? I let her swear in the house. It kind of evolved because I swear. She hears me swear all the time. And it's kind of happened in an unspoken way where she will say something and she'll drop an F-bomb or she'll say shit or she'll say something. I just don't say anything because I'm like, you know what? It's just a word. She's not going to go to her friend's house in front of her parents and be like, fuck that, But I want her to feel comfortable in her own home to be able to say words that ultimately are just letters strung together that evoke emotion. Like, I just feel I don't really care. I didn't expect to be like that. Like, I definitely went through a phase when she was like 11 and 12 that I was like, obviously, Anna, don't talk the way I do. But now she definitely is in this comfortable banter with us where she will eventually, every once in a while she'll drop a little F-bomb or she'll say shit or damn or something. And I don't care.
Yeah.
Is that weird?
No, it's not. My 11-year-old's the same. My 13-year-old doesn't swear, but my 11-year-old, she loves it. And for a long time, she was like, Mom, can I get a free pass?
Oh.
To say a bad word. Oh. I'm like, okay. So she always, would ask if she could have the free pass. But now they're starting to come out,
The free passes are just...
The free passes.
They've expired.
They've expired.
I find myself thinking back to what I used to do and talk about when I was 13. And what's really interesting is that I just reconnected when I moved back home with one of my best friends from the ballet world from when I was 8 and 9 years old. She's one of my oldest friends. She owns, so good. Oh my God, she owns Ballet Academy of Pittsburgh here. She's amazing. And we had her and her husband and 2 of their 4 kids over for dinner on Sunday night. And she and I were sitting there talking about all the stuff we used to do. And when we were that age, when we were younger, when we were 10, 11, and the things we would talk about. And I was like, okay, this is all normal. Like, we have completely selective memory because when we were 12 and 13, we were raunchy, nasty, Gen X, on our own, just figuring stuff out on our own. I mean, I remember conversations I had with them. I remember movies we used to watch at sleepovers. I remember all of those things. And so I'm like, okay, it's not so bad. She's right on track. She's doing what we did.
Right.
There's just no
100%.
evidence of what we did and said. That's the
Right.
thing that I grill to her over and over. And I'm like, don't write anything. Don't text anything. Don't video anything. Like, that's the thing that I feel is really hard for them to get through.
Yeah.
Stop texting
Oh, well, that's a
dumb
big
shit.
That's the big one. A girl texted Colin over the weekend. Her cousin grabbed her phone and texted some real raunchy stuff. And he said, Mom, this girl, I said, give me that phone. I looked at it and I said, delete the text. I said, it was probably some phone. She probably didn't realize. Delete the text and then block this little girl. You got to block this little girl right now, because you can't have that stuff on your phone. He's like, done. Like, he gets it. But, you know, with the guidance of mom and dad saying, like, this can't sit on your phone.
Do you police their phones? Because we have a contract that we wrote and she signed, and I haven't been policing it as closely, but I do wonder.
We police. I check every couple days. Brian checks every couple days. If I don't, he's probably better about it than I am. But we update the contract every 6 months, and both the boys were getting real loosey goosey with the rules, and so I just redid the contract and they re-signed it. And yeah, I mean, you know, I'm sure there's things that we miss, but we try to be on top of it as much as possible. I mean, they have like very strong limits on their apps and what they can use them for, how long. The screen time goes off at 8:30. As a matter of fact, Colin was like, Mom, my whole baseball team last night was like, I'm going to go home and play video games until 2 a.m. And he's like, 3 a.m. I get like 4 hours of sleep. He's like, my downtime goes off at 8:30. Like, you know, but that's the only way that they're allowed to have phones. So
yeah, Anna's goes off at 8.
Yeah. I mean, we have to. I mean, and not only just for content and just making sure that everyone's on their best behavior, but also
sleep.
because, like, you need sleep. You need 10 hours of sleep. And I said to him last night, I said, even if we did let you stay up till 2 a.m. playing video games, you couldn't function the next day. You need at least 10 hours, period. That's just what we think. That's what we think.
No, I think it's scientifically proven that kids need that much sleep.
Yeah.
I let her have Instagram for her birthday. She submitted and presented a multi-page PowerPoint presentation on why she should have Snapchat for her 13th birthday. And I said no, but I did let her get a teen Instagram account that she can look at for 20 minutes a day. And she talks to her friends. She has some friends in Jersey that she still talks with and stuff like that. And she can send us things like, you know, we watch The Traitors together. So she sends us like Traitor stuff and Stranger Things stuff. And it's pretty benign, and I can supervise it and it's fine. But I'm like, no, you're not getting Snapchat. No. Do your kids have Snapchat?
No. No way. Not until they're an adult. When you move out at 18, you're allowed to get that. But otherwise, I think and I've said this before, I think any app that designs the function to be that the messages disappear, I think that is made for being sneaky. I think that is made for not wanting accountability. I think that is made for not wanting record. And that's not something I'm willing to give my kids. Absolutely not. I mean, we've had this argument until I said no enough times that my oldest just dropped it. My youngest hasn't even asked because he's 11. He wouldn't need it. But
I'm hoping that by the time they're all like deeply in high school, that the appeal of Snapchat just goes away and it's done.
I think, like everything else, it'll ebb and flow into some other app or platform that is more.
How do your kids, is there any education around AI in your schools? Our school just rolled out this whole AI curriculum about the safety and the protocols and what's safe and how to use it well. Yeah. It's like this really buttoned up whole curriculum about AI. Are your kids experiencing anything like that in school? Yeah, I was actually surprised and actually, I guess I was happy about it because they're going to use it. You know, everybody's using it.
Yeah. What about it did you learn that was surprising or that you didn't know? Did she tell you about it?
Well, our principal sent us an email about it and told us everything about what they were doing. And it was a very, you know, there was a lot of transparency there, and it's all, you know, how to use it safely, how to be a citizen of the world using AI, but using it in a way that's not plagiarism and it's not, and also how to fact check because AI is not totally accurate. And, you know, It was pretty comprehensive, but it goes all the way through high school. Like they start it in 7th grade and it goes, or actually, I think they start it in 6th grade and it goes all the way through. And so it evolves as you go, but it's a new thing. So I was wondering if any other schools out there are
Sounds like
doing
your
it.
school's really, the school system, it sounds like it's really
It's
paying
insane. It's
attention. How
so
are you
good.
finding the system there?
It's really good. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow,
I
amazing.
know. Crazy. You know what our school does that's really, really great? They have the International Baccalaureate program. And if you're in the IB program, you have to take a foreign language. And you have to take it through 10th grade. And you have to get 30 volunteer hours a year in the community. And Anna has really started to enjoy volunteering and giving back. And I think that's such an awesome thing to require the kids to do at school. It's interesting because where we live, it's kind of like a pretty privileged vibe here. And the community structure is very, very built around saying, yeah, we know we're doing, here's what we're going to do for you. I was a little concerned about moving to this community because when I grew up here, this was the community. Everyone's like, ew, you live, but I'm not finding it to be. I mean, yeah, there are some majorly giant houses and things like that, but we're pretty normal. And it's just like living next to Upper Montclair. Honestly, it's the same.
Listeners, if you don't know, Upper Montclair is in New Jersey, next to our town of Bloomfield, which is not Upper Montclair, but
No, it's not.
We share a park. We share a park together.
Yes. Stephen Colbert lives in Upper Montclair.
Sure does.
Does. Oh my God. And so did Aaron Rodgers. And now Aaron Rodgers lives here. I hate him. He came here. He followed us to Pittsburgh. I'm over him.
Wait, because he plays for Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Now, I'm really sorry about your season with the Steelers and all, but not really, because I'm a Ravens fan. But yeah. And that game sucked. It was great for you, but it was heartbreaking for us. Anywho.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good rivalry, though. The Steelers and the Ravens.
The Ravens, honey. Baltimore and Pittsburgh. They're so alike. They're so similar. We're so similar, yet so unalike. Pittsburgh and Baltimore. Yet so alike.
The draft is here in Pittsburgh in a couple months. So that's a very big,
that's exciting. That's like April, right?
Yeah. And they're building a ton of stuff. I'm like, damn, I wish we could just rent our house out for $10,000 for the weekend. But I'm too lazy.
Erika, we still have to talk because I want to come and teach there.
Yeah.
Maybe when I'm in Michigan, you come visit. We can make we can make a plan.
We can make a plan. I was just at a dance competition last Friday night, actually. My daughter's new best friend, Eleni, is a competition dancer. Okay. And there was a dance makers competition here, and we went to it to support her. And first of all, she's an incredible, beautiful dancer.
Yeah, there's good training there.
Yeah, this studio that she goes to and a lot of the kids in our area go to is really, really good. But man, that is like, I used to judge dance competitions. It's just gotten so well oiled. They just go and go and go for hours, one after the other. Tilt, hold it, trick, tilt again. I'm like, ugh, what else is on?
What else is on? Let me change the channel.
Oh my God. I don't know.
Crazy. The dance competition world. I mean, that just blew up. There were three were dancing, right? Like 3. Star Power, Star Maker, Star Your Mom, whatever. I don't know. But there were 3 of them, and you really won medals. You won. If you got the gold, you got the gold. We walked away with nothing almost every time because we just didn't win, but not today. That's a whole nother conversation, isn't it?
Yeah.
We all get the trophy.
That's quite a world. Quite a world. I was like, I want to go now. It's just I feel dirty.
You do feel dirty. You most likely got a virus in there.
Right?
Bacterial infection for sure. It's so hot and just.
But you know what's so sweet though? And what I remember so clearly about being a performer as a teenager is walking around that hotel with your warm-ups on and your socks on and like, eating some shitty hotel food, and just having the best time with your friends. Like I saw those kids and they were so disciplined. They would go over their routines and then they would sit and they would be in their little group and I'd be like, oh, that was the best. Like I was never a competition dancer, but I'd had that experience of, you rehearse with them, you perform with them, you take class with them, and it's your whole life,
Yeah.
It's special. I loved seeing it and seeing the kids learn how to be artists, like you always see the ones too who have the magic, because it's not about their technique. Technique is good or it's not good. But if the technique is good and the spirit comes out, then it's mesmerizing. And it's exciting because they're babies. They're 13. They don't even know that they have it,
Oh, yeah.
Who's watching the Olympics?
Can't wait.
What are you looking forward to the most?
I'm looking forward to Snoop. I love him so much. I know he's paid so much money to do it and he'll do whatever you tell him to and who cares. But I think he's so entertaining and I love watching him watch everybody else. I'm really excited to watch Lindsey Vonn ski because she's like making a comeback after retiring at 41. She's fucking awesome. I support any woman in her 40s who is an Olympic fucking athlete. I am excited for skating because of the artistry and the beauty. And I'm just excited to have a distraction because the world is burning in half and we need a little hope in the form of, the Olympics.
Yeah. The Olympics do this, like they really provide this magic that kind of unites globally,
Yeah.
I think it's always a beautiful time when summer and winter come around and we can watch like this, world come together and do something that's like competitive. I don't know about healthy competition, but
Right.
about it. But it's like, I will say I'm with you in that these women athletes are just, Lindsey Vonn is incredible. I didn't know she was making a comeback. I'm blown away. That's so
Yeah.
cool.
I'm excited. I just like the hype of it all. And I love to always see what they do in the opening ceremonies. Obviously, it's always so fun.
Erika, is there anything you want to share with us real quick before you go? Is there anything you want to share like that's coming up? Anything you want to share with our listeners?
Yeah. Well, I'm still doing a lot of menopause coaching. I'm starting a new cohort. So I'm not sure when this is going to come out. I have a cohort starting February 9th. So if this comes out after that, that's okay. But you can always find more information about what I do at erikashannon.com. It's Erika with a K. And if you are in or around or near the Pittsburgh area, hit me up. I'm Erika Shannon Movement everywhere on all platforms. And I'm just really excited to be in this conversation and to encourage creativity and grown-ass ladies like us.
Yes.
Creative Mamas Unplugged is produced by Breatheasy Productions with music by Jeremy Jurin. If you enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to give my mama 5 stars and keep coming back. Thanks to us kids, there are plenty of stories to tell. And you are not alone.
We are inspired by you. Thank you for joining our Creative Mamas community. Support Creative Mamas Unplugged on Patreon to get your name in the credits, receive extra content, and earn some fun prizes. With this, we can keep creating, uplifting, and growing this incredible community together. We love you so much. Applause.